Hello everyone, welcome to my General Hospital official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The General Hospital spoilers for Friday, October 13, suggest that Dex Heller will assault Austin Gatlin Holt at GH, displaying his aggressive side. There will be a violent altercation as Dex holds Austin in a chokehold and presses him for information on Ava Jerome. Jocelyn Jax will also go to Windermere and sniff about with the butler's help, which could lead to the finding of Ava before it's too late. According to GA spoilers, Damien Spinelli will return for this surprising plotline, so expect him to play an important role in this rescue scheme. Spinelli will use his laptop to perform some of his typical magic, which may include reviewing surveillance footage and determining where Ava is being held. However, there may be a snag to make matters more difficult, because Ava will soon be on the move. Mason Gatlin would finally put Ava into his car and drive her to a perilous precipice in Potok while awaiting orders from Cyrus Renault. Speaking of Cyrus, he'll irritate Laura Collins. Cyrus will mock Laura by asking if she is visiting as his sister or on official mayoral business. Of all, Laura has no familial tie with Cyrus, so she'll presumably only want to tell him that his hardship release is proceeding. If Cyrus messes with the people Laura loves about, or anybody else in Port Charles, Laura may warn that there will be a high price to pay. Cyrus may get concerned about Ava's grim fate if he lets Mason take her out, so he'll eventually convey word that she'll be kept alive. The trouble is that Mason won't agree it's the proper decision, therefore more peril awaits Ava in the future episodes. Meanwhile, Stella Henry will express her unhappiness with Selena Wu's visit to Curtis Ashford's home. Although Stella will urge Selena to turn around and leave, Curtis will engage with her and possibly clarify his plans. Selena will hope that they can reach an agreement regarding the Savoy, but Curtis may argue that it won't happen. This could lead to Selena issuing additional threats to damage Curtis' business. On a more positive note, Portia Robinson was recently appointed to co-chief of staff at the hospital, so she'll keep Curtis updated and hopefully gain his approval on this great news. Nina Rees and Sonny Corinthos will complete their marriage ceremony in Puerto Rico, becoming officially husband and wife. Sonny and Nina will dance at their reception and celebrate this joyous event after sealing it with a kiss following their vows. Michael Corinthos, who is nearby, will appear to give Nina a filthy look when he reacts to his SEC contact's information. Will Michael discover Nina tipped off the SEC about Carly Spencer and Drew Kane's insider trading, or will he discover Martin Gray simply reported someone else's tip? In any case, Michael should discover Nina's deeds and be at a loss for what to do. Sonny will be overjoyed, and Willow will begin to accept Nina as her mother more fully. According to General Hospital teasers, Michael will be shaken by what he discovers and plan something devious, but he will allegedly keep the information to himself for the time being. Mason Gatlin will drag Ava Jerome into a car and demand on going on a drive, according to General Hospital teasers. Ava had been locked in a basement, but she'll be terrified when Mason shoves her into the backseat of his car and takes her to the edge of a cliff near Potok. Mason will then wait for more instructions from Cyrus Renault, giving Ava time to panic in the interim. Ava will beg for her life and even flirt with Mason in order to persuade him to spare her. Of course, Mason isn't the brightest guy in the room, but he'll recognize a desperate move when he sees one. Mason will strike out at Ava and refuse to listen to her attempts to sweet-talk him, according to GA spoilers. When Cyrus contacts Mason and explains that he wants to keep Ava alive after all, Mason will be in a bind. Mason may face harsh consequences for disobeying the boss' orders, but he'll also be concerned about Ava going to the cops or Sonny Corinthos about what he's done. Ava will hastily swear to mend fences with Sonny and ensure Mason's safety, but he will have little reason to believe her. Mason's wrath toward Ava will cause the walls to close in on him. When they're standing right near to a cliff, that's a bad combo. Mason will be in a perilous frame of mind, therefore he will ultimately opt to go against Cyrus and leave Ava to a bleak fate nonetheless. There will be frightening moments for Ava, but we all know she will survive this horrible ordeal. It's just a matter of how Ava will get out of this situation. Will Ava fight back and throw Mason to his death instead? Will Dex Heller, Evan Hofer, or Austin Gatlin Holt arrive in time to save Ava? Whatever Ava does to get through this situation, she will survive to tell the tale. According to General Hospital spoilers, some unexpected surprises are on the way in Portuck, so stay tuned for updates on all the exciting news ahead. Raise a glass to General Hospital femme fatale Ava Jerome, for she may have had one too many martinis. The cat with 9 lives has already survived being shot, falling from a bridge and the Windermere turret, catching fire, lymphoma, and Sonny discovering she murdered his long-lost love Connie. However, as of the week of October 16, it appears that her days are numbered, and that number is in the single digits. According to Soap Opera Digest, Ava attempts everything she can to persuade Mason to release her. She implores, she begs, she enjoys flirting, she tells lies, but nothing she tries seems to sway her kidnapper. Even when Cyrus tells his flunky to release his hostage, Mason refuses. She'd irritated him by that time. So Austin's cousin takes Ava to a precipice with the purpose of tossing her down like Homer Simpson. Mason decides, regardless of what my boss says, it's better for me if there are no witnesses. Nathaniel Gray writes for the magazine. From his perspective, he knew how this was going to end the moment she was stolen. Her death was an unavoidable outcome. If Mason disobeys, Cyrus will surely punish him. But if the bandit doesn't, he's pretty confident he'll end himself in a prison cell, or worse, at the hands of Sonny. So it's a spur-of-the-moment decision, Gray explains. Screw that, I'm gonna kill her. Neddy, Lois, and Olivia form a GH quartet. GH teasers indicate that Lois and Olivia will clash over the artist formerly known as Ned, now known as Eddie, or Neddy as we like to call him. Sure, Ned and Lois were divorced for decades, and Ned and Olivia were married for years. Eddie, on the other hand, does not recognize Olivia, and Lois fell in love with Eddie first, and he with her. So why bother with a triangle when a quad will give us more bang for our buck? GH spoilers hypothesis. Neddy, the man I used to be, is enjoying his second act as a rock star rather than a dull, old businessman. Olivia, on the other hand, is enjoying it as well. She began by yelling about how she wanted her spouse back. Her husband, on the other hand, did not wear leather trousers and sing moony love ballads. Eddie, on the other hand, was how Lois met her future husband. She had feelings for the man she knew as Eddie Main. She married Eddie Main as well. When she signed the wedding license, Ned covered it with his palm. He's a criminal mastermind. When the truth was revealed, she was furious, and Lois eventually divorced Ned. Mostly because his name was Ned, like Ned Quartermain, and she didn't seem to fit in with his family. What if Lois and Olivia both fall in love with Neddy? He'd appreciate it. But what if he regains his memory? Ned, on the other hand, keeps it to himself, because he enjoys it, see above, because Ned still has feelings for Olivia. Eddie, on the other hand, still has feelings for Lois. So there are 4 of us. There are 3 bodies, and Neddy wants to have his cake and eat it, although in a romantic sense. Perhaps each woman will get the man she desires, and every man will find his woman. That is a modern family. So what do you guys think about this update? Let me know in the comments below. And if you like my videos, please press like and subscribe for more. I'll see you guys next time.